up, mother foxes? Welcome back. Guys, guess what? It's time. It is time. It's time to get this thing ready to go. Now, how far are we going to get today? I don't know. My buddy Justin's on his way over. First, we got to mic it, make sure everything's cool. If not, but fingers crossed. Let's have something go right here. But yeah, he's on his way over. I just got to get old Black Sunshine out of the garage so we can move this over in the middle, get a table set up, get all the parts on there, and get this ready to go. Now, I never told anybody what this was. Well, that's not true. I told some people. But what is in that box? All right, Justin influenced me. That, guys, is a 347 stroker. That's right. This car is getting a 347 stroker. So hopefully we get the bottom end put together today. But then I'm at Tony, Big Dogs. I'm at your mercy for my heads. So those are off of Big Dogs getting ported and new springs put in it. So anyway, guys, let's get this guy out of here, this gal, and we'll get this pulled over here and a table set up and we'll get going. All right, we got 2 down. He's just checking the 3rd one. Because we got all the appropriate tooling to do this, guys. We're just throwing a hone in there and going to town.
4.032.
Cool. So all these seem to be round so far. They didn't jack any of that up. They just, it pretty much looks like they just didn't gap the rings. But this is the cylinder that was really jacked up, guys. And it's looks great now. And there's 2 down, 6 to go. And we're gonna go on to these ones here. There was only a couple that were really bad.
And this was one of them.
Yeah. And this is what we got. The pistons here. And these are floaters, as he calls them.
Floating wrist pins.
Floating wrist pins, so. But, yeah, got everything here, bearings and stuff. Crank still in there. And we got the best ring compressor money can buy. The $10 one from Harbor Freight. All right, here we go. We got these all done. Everything looks good on them.
And we're opened up about 4/10 to 5/10 over what they were.
And everything is round. Everything's cool. There's not anything wrong with them. So we're gonna go from there. Probably start assembling it. And yeah. And here we did put the bearings in. I'm just kidding. Those aren't the real bearings. Those things are coming out because they're horrible. But yeah, we got the new ones over there. And I got to get the plastic gauges. They're downstairs.
So that's our thickness. So you find your gauge on here. 2 would be that real wide. See, we're right on the money. That's 4,000 clearance.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, I've seen them do that before.
And this is why that crank's got to come back off. I mean, it's up to you. We can check them all. It's all going to be ground exactly the same.
How about we check just this one in the middle?
Deal. I say we can check them all. It's not like it takes long.
Because I mean, if you got this one's good and this one's good and this one's good, then obviously the other ones are going to be fine.
Yeah. Because I just don't like seating those bearings much. That's why I just put them to like 15 probably.
All right, everybody, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Everything is all go. So everything was going to be all done, but unfortunately not happening today because of a little bit of a problem. Just a little problem. And that was that right there. Had a ring break on Justin. He didn't really try to force it or anything. So we think something was wrong with this thing. Now there is a piece of this missing. So it went pa-ting. So I think we had a bad ring right out of the box, guys. And who's to say that can happen, you know? But he said, man, I did not pull on it that much and it broke, so no big deal. We'll get another ring here. And we were going to use one from one of the pistons over there, but turns out it's too big. It's too thick. It's thicker than these. It won't fit in the pistons or anything. So no big deal. I'll get another one ordered up here, and maybe I can find one down at Napa or something. Just got to torque everything up, and then we'll get another ring and we'll get that, slap that piston in there, and I may be able to do that. Should be a big deal. So, but there it is, 347 with a black eye. So we'll get this thing all sealed up, get a trash bag over it, and we'll have to hang on, man. I was hoping, like I said, I was hoping to get the oil pump and the pickup tube and the oil pan and everything on the bottom, get this thing sealed up, but oh well, things happen, man. I'm not blaming Justin at all, and he was actually manipulating it, just like I see people do on videos. I've seen people putting rings on and just happened to snap on them, man. So better, if it was bad, to snap before it went on there than go on there and there'd be a problem with the ring and then something goes wrong while it's in the engine. So apparently that was not meant to go on this engine because there was something wrong with it. So, but anyway, like I said, I'll see what I can do about getting another one, and we'll get the last piston, which is sitting right in the box over here, on whenever I get that ring. I'll tell you what, guys, the Harbor Freight ring compressor that was $9.99 worked pretty good. So and we plastic gauged the crank and everything came out good. But I'll tell you what, the one big problem we had is we had these spiral lock rings in these these free floater cinch pins there. Those things were a pain in the ass. Justin figured out how to do them, and I tried to do one, and I just never got. I guess I'm just not that good at it. It took him probably half an hour to figure out one, and as soon as he figured it out, he was popping them on no problem. But anyway, problems persist. I mean, we always have problems. This never goes the way you want it. Whatever. But that's all I got for you now, man. 347 stroker. Let's think about that instead of the last piston not being in. Let's think about the future, huh? So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Later.